Change your money mindset. The top 1% think differently. Success with money doesn't start with your bank account. It starts with your mindset. Wait a second. You want to be a millionaire, right? Then why can't you even watch this video until the end? Real wealth doesn't come from shortcuts. It comes from mental discipline. If you can't finish a few-minute video, how will you finish a 10-year journey? Here's your test. Stay until the end and see if you think like the top 1%. The truth about money mindset is most people believe wealth is just about working harder. That's false. If effort alone made people rich, every construction worker would be a billionaire. What separates the rich from the rest? Mindset. Poor mindset thinks in limitations, costs, and scarcity. Rich mindset thinks in opportunities, returns, and investments. Your bank account is a reflection of your belief system. Howard Schultz grew up in Brooklyn. His father worked low-paying jobs and had no job security. One day his dad slipped on ice, broke his hip, and lost his job, with no insurance, no benefits, and no way to support the family. Howard was just 7. That moment scarred him, but it also shaped him. Seeing such a situation of his father, he promised himself, if I ever get the chance to build a company, I'll build one that treats its people with dignity. That seed grew in his mind. Years later, he landed a job at a small coffee company called Starbucks. Work with Starbucks, he identified that Starbucks didn't sell coffee by the cup, only beans and machines. One day on a trip to Milan, Italy, Howard had a moment that changed his life. He saw people standing at an espresso cafe, not just drinking coffee, but connected, laugh, pause, living. In that moment, he didn't just see coffee, he saw the community, he saw experience, he saw potential. When he pitched the idea to Starbucks founders to turn Starbucks into an experience-based coffee shop, they shut him down. Said it was too risky. Said Americans would never pay $4 for coffee. But Howard wasn't wired like that. He didn't think in terms of cost. He thought in terms of value. He didn't think, what if it fails? He thought, what if it works? That's the money mindset. So what did he do? He left the company, started his own coffee shop chain to prove his idea. He risked it all, even borrowing money from over 200 investors. He was rejected again and again, but he never gave up. Eventually, he came back, and in 1987, he raised enough capital to buy Starbucks and finally turn it into what he had envisioned in Milan. He built not just a coffee company, but a culture, a movement, a global empire that redefined what a coffee shop could be. Until date, Starbucks is the biggest coffee cafe chain over the world. The habits of millionaire thinkers. Here's what the top 1% do that the 99% don't. They invest in themselves first. Before stocks, before real estate, it starts training with them. They embrace discomfort. They do what others won't. Rejection, risk, loneliness. They seek leverage, not labor. Work smarter, use systems, delegate, multiply time. Shift your thinking today. Here's how to start building your money mindset now. Change the questions you ask. Don't say, why me? Ask, how can I learn from this? Track what you believe about money. Do you feel guilty about wanting more? That's programming. Hang around people with bigger goals. You'll start thinking bigger without even noticing. Money doesn't change people, it reveals them. If you're broken, bitter, wealth won't fix that. But if you're driven, disciplined, and generous, wealth will multiply that. Don't chase money, chase mindset. Money follows mindset. Still watching? Then you've already passed the first test. You're one of the 1% who finish what they start. Comment success below to lock it in. Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to take full control of your mindset and eventually your money.